guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie if you are new here, and I film videos on medical assisting, lifestyle, vlogs, and really anything else. So today's video is going to be medical assisting related, kind of. It's going to be a CNA versus a CMA. So a certified nursing assistant versus a certified medical assistant. I get lots of DMs and comments down below asking for the difference. So in this video, I'm going to be doing that difference. And then if you guys like it and want a CNA or CMA versus an RN, I would definitely film that video as well. So you just leave that in the comments below or just give this video a like and I will know if that's what you guys want. So without further ado and any more rambling, I will just get started. So I am a medical assistant. I am not certified yet. I take my certification exam in a few weeks, but one day I will be a CMA. Fingers crossed. I have never been a CNA, but I worked in a nursing home as an RA, which is a resident assistant, and I did all the same tasks as a CNA. I just didn't have the title, and I asked a few of my friends that were CNAs to give me a rundown of everything, just so I'm talking educated and not just blowing smoke, you know? So I'll start with CNA and I'll kind of just compare the two throughout the entire video. So we'll start with like daily tasks, like what you're going to be doing at work. So CNAs, they're going to be helping the patients or residents, depending if you're at a nursing home or hospital. That's another thing. CNAs work at nursing homes and hospitals, where MAs are going to be more clinic based. I get that question a lot as well, so there's that. They're going to be helping their patients. I'm just going to say patients for the sake of the video, but know that it could also be residents if you're in a nursing home or assisted living facility. So they're helping patients eat, bathe, toilet them, changing Foleys, which are catheters, changing colostomy bags, doing bed changes if a patient were to get themselves a little messy in the bed, if you know what I mean, walking patients. And also, if this is not exactly what you do and you are a CNA, I'm sorry, I'm just speaking from what my friends told me and what I did at the nursing home. I should have put this disclaimer at the beginning of the video. I'm not a pro, I'm not an expert on CNAs or CMAs. This is just my opinion and my experience, so don't come at me if this is not exactly what you do or what you think you would do. So if you do have a different experience, I'd love it if you commented down below so other people can see your side of it, as this is just my side, but whatever. So you're gonna be doing, I don't want to say like the dirty work, but you kind of are. And I worked at a nursing home. I toileted, bathed, showered, same thing, helped feed. I did their laundry when I was at the nursing home, just like literally taking care of them as if they were taking care of themselves. Like you're doing daily tasks for them that they can't do alone. That's why they're at a hospital or a nursing home. They need people to care for them. So if you're not into literally taking care of, it's like babysitting, but for adults and grown-ups and the elders, it's probably not a good fit for you, because it is really extremely, it's physically demanding. One, you're pushing heavy wheelchairs, you're lifting heavy patients, just like you're up and down, back and forth, you're running around for like your 8-hour shift. At least I was at the nursing home. I personally loved it though. I love taking care of my residents. Oh my gosh, this video is getting all off topic. We'll go with certifications next, I guess. So as a CNA, you need to be certified through the CNA, I don't really know, but you're going to take a 3-credit course that is $518 at the college that I looked into, which was the North Central Technical College. That's where I went for MA school, and that's where all my friends went for CNA. So North Central Technical College, I get asked all the time what school I went to, and that's it. So like I said, it's 3 credits. My friend said it's about 4 to 6 months, I believe. You do like an online portion and then hands-on portion and then clinicals, where you go to a nursing home and practice. Okay. So you need to be certified. You take the hands-on portion of the test and the clinical, like the clinical portion and the written portion. Whereas a CMA, you take the CMA exam through the double AMA, which I'm about to be taking. And that's how you get certified through that. To become an MA though, you need to do a 32 credit class that costs a little bit over $6,000. But it's 32 credits, so it's gonna be a lot more money. And again, this is just at that North Central Technical College I'm talking about. Every college is gonna differ so much, so this is just what I have to say. And then you get a technical diploma through that when you graduate, and then you take the CMA and become certified, if that makes sense. So we'll start with salary, because that's what everyone wants to know. Obviously, for CNA, you're going to be making less, and the average is about $20,000 a year to $40,000 a year, which I think $40,000 is on the very higher side, especially for Wisconsin. But I mean, if you've been a CNA for 20 years, you might be making $40,000 by the end. But starting, you're going to be closer to the $20,000 mark. But you only went to school for about 4 to 6 months, and you only paid $500 to take the class. Look into, if you are becoming a CNA and you are going to be working, look into if you're going to be working in a nursing home or a hospital, because they pay different. I've noticed in my experience and from talking to friends, nursing homes pay more money because not as many people want to work at nursing homes, because it's just hard to deal with the older people sometimes, where at hospitals you have patients coming in 3 days and they're gone. So you don't really get attached to anybody. If you have a really crappy group of patients, well, in a week they're all going to be gone, so it's okay. Where when you're at the nursing home, you have these patients, these residents, for long periods of time, so you get really attached. But if you have a difficult one, you have them for a long time. So it's kind of pros and cons. I loved working at a nursing home, but I know some of my friends loved working at the hospital. And then MA's starting salary is about $24,000, so it's not that much more. But you're gonna be working, it's more of a, I don't want to offend anybody by saying this, but I would say CNA is a great starter job. Most schools, you need to have your CNA before you can get your RN. So it's a perfect starting job. You can do it in high school and college. Where MA, it's more of a career. But I don't want to say that in a way like if you're a CNA for your career, that is not a good thing, because that is. We need CNAs like all the time. Like CNAs, they need to be paid more in my opinion, and so do MAs. Everyone in the health field should be paid more, just because what would people do without us? They I don't know what they would do. Oh, camera is falling. Okay, so starting salary about $24,000. That's an average for Wisconsin. Could be less, probably a lot more in some states where the cost of living is higher, but Wisconsin, I think the cost of living is pretty average to low, I think. Also, CNA, you're going to be working most likely nights, weekends, holidays, at least every other holiday, every other weekend, and nights, obviously, if you work the night shift. Nursing homes and hospitals never stop. They don't. There's always going to be patients that need you and residents that need you. Where when you work in a clinic like me, the clinic is closed on the weekends. We close at 5 o'clock at night. We don't open till 8. So quality of life, if you have a family or if you just don't like working at night or weekends or holidays, like MA is definitely, that's a big reason why I love being an MA, is the hours. When I worked at the nursing home, I was working every other weekend and every other holiday, and you just miss out on things, and I'm still so young and I was missing out. Like, I can't imagine having a family and then missing Christmas and everything, and I know a lot of people do it and it's okay, but personally, it's not what I want to do. that's kind of all I talked about. Oh, I guess I never really talked about an MA's daily tasks, because this video is all over the place and I apologize. But as an MA, you're going to be taking vital signs: blood pressure, height, weight, temperature, pulse, O2, everything like that. You can administer vaccines, so you're giving patients their flu shot, their Tdap, what else? Depo, Provera, since I work in an OBGYN clinic, that's the birth control. Helping the physicians with procedures. So like I said, I work in the OBGYN clinic, so we're putting in a lot of IUDs, Nexplanons, endometrial biopsies, all this stuff, where a physician needs a second set of hands to help put on sterile gloves, hand them the utensils. We obviously clean up everything afterwards. We set it all out. We get consent forms. We do all the charting. What else do I do? I mean, I'm stocking rooms. I'm making phone calls. Refilling prescriptions for patients, filling out their like absence of leave paperwork from work, with like if they're pregnant, just a whole bunch of things. So as an MA, your workload's a lot more, but in my opinion, I'd rather be doing all those type of things than taking 18 people to the bathroom a day. Because that's what I did as an RA. It's just call it after call it after call, like taking people to the bathroom. Like, it's really stressful working as a CNA, or in my case, I was a resident assistant. But it's a very rewarding job. You know that you're making such a big difference in these patients' lives that need the one-on-one help. This video was helpful in any way. We'll just do like kind of a recap, a rundown. CNA, less schooling, less expensive schooling. You get paid less. You're doing more dirty work. You're taking people potty. You're getting yelled at by nurses because that's just how it is. At least my friends told me that. MA, schooling's longer. Schooling's more expensive. You're gonna make a little bit more in the long run. Your quality of life is gonna be better because you're not working nights, weekends, or holidays. It's not as stressful, but it's stressful at the same time. Also, if you guys enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. It helps with the whole YouTube algorithm, getting me shown on people's home pages, which just helps me grow, which helps me get more motivated to produce better content for you guys. And then also give it a thumbs up or comment down below if you want to see me do a CMA versus RN, because I could definitely do my research on that as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
My heart is beating to your drum, and I'm blinded by the sunshine in your eyes. Not thinking twice, am I this dumb? Although I know you're all I want.